Welcome back. This week we are doing yet another locomotive unboxing. This time it is a Broadway Limited Imports model, specifically the AC6000CW from General Electric. Let's get to it. I would like to start off this video by first apologizing for the shakiness and poor camera work that is inevitable to come. I have to freehand this week due to some renovations. I can't get the tripod set up properly to film a proper video, so my hand will have to do for today. So that out of the way, let's take a look at this locomotive. So as I've mentioned, the Broadway Limited AC6000CW, Broadway Limited has done this over and over again in N-scale, and I believe they are the only manufacturer to still make them in N-scale. So let's get to taking these models out of the box. I don't know about previous models from Broadway Limited. It's been a while since I've purchased anything from them. But these boxes, they have these two sleeves at the end of the boxes that you have to get off. They're on there pretty tight, so there we go, there's one. I'm going to work on getting these off, and be right back. Now we've got one here sitting on the track. The road name we are looking at today, or the road name we're looking at here, is the Western New York and Pennsylvania Railroad. They purchased or leased 8 of these locomotives from Progress Rail. First arrived on the property in 2019, and as of 2024, 4 have been sold to General Electric or Wabtec, and are currently being used to test various software for new locomotives, and 4 remain on the property and continue to see service. However, their replacement locomotives are on their way, and the end of the 6-axle locomotives on the Western New York Pennsylvania Railroad is quickly coming to a close. For these Broadway Limited models, this is a limited run for hobby time, I believe. And they only did 2 road numbers, 6002 and 6003, painted in the railroad's corporate black and yellow with the Western New York and Pennsylvania logo on the side, and the website behind the cab, just as they are. These locomotives have General Electric's steerable trucks, and of course stitch lights. These locomotives do look really good. The first thing I noticed from my previous Broadway Limited locomotive that I bought is these handrails are much more to scale than what Broadway Limited used to offer. The cab light and lights are a bright white LED, which isn't necessarily incorrect. Prototypically, the Western New York and Pennsylvania did put white LEDs on many of their locomotives. I don't know if 6002 or 6003 had them, but it's safe to assume that they do. Inside the cab, with the cab light on here, I don't know how we'll be able to see it, but there is a modeled interior with conductor and engineer seats, desktop controls on either side. No PTC antenna on the roof, as these locomotives never had it, or did have it and had it removed. We got grab irons on top of the nose are separately applied, it looks like, but the ones on the front appear to be molded. There is some hose detail on the front, The coupler trip pin levers are modeled there as well. This model looks really great for AC6000CW. The horn looks to be the proper horn, K5 LAs, and the dual exhaust stack for the dual turbochargers on these locomotives. The one thing they don't have on these is the exhaust covers that the Western New York and Pennsylvania installed on these AC6000s, but that's no big deal because of course they were never covering the stacks while they were in operation. Included in the box with the locomotives down at the bottom is a paper with information for the operator's manual, and also a sheet for the different functions available with DCC. These locomotives are equipped with, the latest run has the Paragon 4 sound decoders. So let's take a listen to some of these sounds here. Alright, to start off, we'll start at the top and start with the startup, which is function 9. Alright, that is the startup. We have some radio sounds that can be played. And then a few other sounds in there as well. Ditch light button is function 7. These ones are already on. The bell. Sounds accurate to me. And then the horn. It's close enough. Apparently some of the radio chatter keeps going. Get some movement going for you guys. So with speed step 1, see how they go really slow. Alright, so they move really smooth at speed step 1. A little fast for my preference in speed step 1. But it's smooth, and that's what I believe counts. Backwards. Nice and smooth still. A little faster. The cab lights turn off when you get to a certain speed and turn back on when you slow back down. These locomotives do not come programmed with momentum, unlike other manufacturers. Which isn't a big deal. You can, do it manually, slowly start up and slow the locomotives down. So let's see if we can't get the second locomotive in here and run them together and do a few laps on the layout. Alright, both locomotives are hooked up, and let's take them for a test drive. So as a pair, they run fairly well together out of the box. It appears one of the locomotives seems to be stalling every once in a while, causing the set to slow down. But overall, they look good. They sound good. So these two will look really great pulling some trains this fall and longer, not just this fall. Hopefully these don't follow suit with Broadway Limited's reputation with their diesel locomotives. I remain optimistic, as these are great locomotives, part of Broadway Limited Imports' latest run of AC6000CWs. As I've mentioned, they look great, they sound great, and they'll be awesome part of your collection. I don't know all of what other road names they did. I know they did a Santa Fe War Bonnet run. I believe those may have also been a limited run. I believe they did the typical CSX, Union Pacific paint schemes, road names. I don't know for sure. Unfortunately, it's the one thing I didn't look into before doing this video. But they're out there, they're in stock at hobby shops. So if you need more AC6000CWs, these, at least on day one, are awesome locomotives. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more of my content, check out my channel. Hit the subscribe button for when more videos come out. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Niagara N-Scaler, signing off.